Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Reverend Rae Huang.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from West Los Angeles.
And what brings you to Elysian Park today?
I'm here actually because I'm filming my different videos that I'm making for on my platform for running for mayor of Los Angeles.
Okay, can I ask why you are running for mayor of LA?
I'm running because LA is way too expensive and we need to make Los Angeles more affordable. We need to make it healthier. We need to make it more sustainable and safer for all Angelinos.
Have a message to the people?
I do. The message is all of us need to be joining in the fight right now to actually make Los Angeles the kind of home and city that we all need. Right now, our needs are not being met. People have to work 2 or 3 jobs just to pay their bills. They sit in traffic for 2 to 3 hours just to get to their job or to pick their kids up from school. It's just too expensive. Groceries are costing more and more money. Healthcare is becoming impossible to afford. We need to make a city that is actually safe for everybody, where when we go down the street, we feel like we're ready to be able to meet our neighbor and greet them and get to know them instead of having to always be afraid for ourselves and our lives. And so we need to work together to make the city that we need and to ensure that everybody is getting what they need so that we can have the actual healthy, beautiful, safer LA that we all want.
With everything going on in our city, do you have a message to the immigrants?
Look, I myself am a Taiwanese immigrant, and years ago, my family would never have been allowed into this country. And today, we're also experiencing a lot of harassment, a lot of assault on immigrants. So many of our undocumented immigrants are afraid to be able to be on the streets, to sell their goods, and to be with their families or drop their kids off of school because they're afraid they're going to be picked up by ICE. This is not the city that I believe in. This is not the city that I want for my children and myself. We have to be a sanctuary city. We need to ensure that our families feel safe and that they will be protected by our own people, by our own departments, and by our city officials.
The people that are not satisfied with Mayor Karen Bass, what would you say to them?
Look, if you have felt abandoned by the city right now and by what's been happening, then that is exactly why I'm running. Our campaign is about being able to represent and meet the needs of people where their needs are not being met, and that is making the city more affordable, that is making the city healthier, and that's making the city more sustainable for all of us and our children. We need to move the city into the 21st century, and it's time we do that.
And what do you want for the future of LA?
I want to have trains and I want buses to get from one point to the other and not sit in hours of traffic. I want to be able to not have to decide between whether I'm buying food for my kids or have to pay for rent. I want to be able to ensure that if I decide to start a small business, that I'm going to be supported by my city. Those are the things that I want for my city, and I am excited to bring our city into the future to start to be the Los Angeles, the international sensation it needs to be and is.